always loved and has been made, kind of taking it to the next level. This is an 84 Jeep Grand Wagoneer, as you already probably know. Bought this from a gentleman who did a full LS1 swap, automatic transmission. And when I bought it, it had some aftermarket wheels, it had some cosmetic flaws, and so I decided to buy it, take it to the next level. I've always wanted one with an LS1. My opinion is that the 360 that came in the Grand Wagoneer is just a terrible engine. It leaks, it's slow, terrible gas mileage, and frankly just not suitable for today's modern roads. So I bought it, got it here. It had some aftermarket wheels on it, which were expensive, but they just didn't look right. So I sourced a set of the original wheels. I had them stripped, powder coated, machined, sourced some center caps, had those cleaned up, and did a few other small cosmetic changes, replaced the gutter trim, took all the metal off and polished it, had the bumpers removed, stripped the anodizing from them, and had them polished. We started at 80 grit, worked our way up to 2000 grit. New taillight lenses, did a full service, and just kind of went through it. You know, new shocks front and rear. It had some Bilsteins, but they were tired, so put new shocks, new steering stabilizer, hot water pressure washed the undercarriage, came out really nice. Everything is kind of detailed top to bottom, took it to the next level. I think made it look how it should look. Had some big exhaust tips, got rid of the big giant exhaust tips, just personal preference stuff. And I think it came out really nice. It's not perfect, but it's not a $100,000 Grand Wagoneer. It starts up every single time, as you would expect from a Chevrolet EFI, electronic fuel injected V8. Starts up every single time, shifts great, brakes great, brand new tires, of course. Replaced all the rubber trim on the bumpers, had the lower air dam refinished, and just kind of took it to the next level. So just wanted to show you the work I've done. We removed the roof racks, wet polished, and polished the roof, brought it back to life, did a little spray ceramic coating on it. Interior is my favorite part. Look at that headliner. I feel like I'm in a Ralph Lauren ad when I drive it. And drive it you will, because with the LS1, you get power, you get smoothness, you get something that starts every time. You don't have to worry about hot start issues like the 360s have constantly. And that's, I think, the biggest part about owning a classic car, is having one that you can enjoy, because the first time you break down in a classic car is the first time you begin to mistrust your classic car. Your wife is mad, your kids are mad, you're late, it costs money. So I think getting one as reliable as possible is kind of the best of both worlds. So this one on the outside, to the casual observer, looks just like an 84 Grand Wagoneer. Great shape, but under the hood you have a ton of power, you have cold air conditioning, and you know, that's what I like. And some people are purist. I'd rather a car be unoriginal and drive great than original and, you know, subpar. So turned out really nice. The bumpers, boy, that was a task getting those refinished, but they came out really great. And yeah, looks great. Paint polished up nicely. It's got some little flaws here and there I'll try to highlight in some of the photos, but overall looks really great, sounds great. Great power. It's got a great stereo system. You can see the built-in subwoofer speakers. It's got a more modern stereo system, which is great. Again, goes back to being able to enjoy it. His stereo, you know, might make that ride a little bit better. To go pick up the Christmas tree, you got Woody. I'm not going to remove him. My daughter is absolutely obsessed with that. But yeah, if you go around it, there's some little cosmetic flaws and stuff you might not be able to see. A little chip here. I just want to kind of go through everything. I took a bunch of photos, but no major rust or anything, no major dings or dents. I had my PDR guy remove a few dings from the doors and the quarter panels. It came out really nicely. I've got some, that's wax residue, so I need to finish that up. But yeah, there might be little chips. Again, I'm walking around it live with you. He had this area refinished on it, came out pretty good. I cleaned up the chrome bumper with a polishing pad and some wax. And yeah, just little stuff. I really enjoyed it. I mean, I like making stuff my own, but I hope that maybe you see it and you think, gosh, that looks great. Maybe it's for me. And if you've got a boat, a lake house, a mountain house, a house in the country, a house in the city, I think this is the most versatile, handsome looking SUV ever made. Put a Christmas tree on top, put your kids next to it. Wow. That's the kind of stuff that I really nerd out about. But again, did hot water steam pressure wash the undercarriage and then wire wheeled it. So you got a nice coating on it that looks good. You know, just